Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Susan. Happy birthday to you. Now this uses a couple of different techniques that you can apply to coin magic and different kinds of things, almost any small object. And this is a trick I used to use all the time when performing in restaurants 5-6 nights a week. You know, you hear this, somebody at the table is on what their age, there's a birthday party going on, birthday girl, birthday guy, whatever the case is, and you go up and I would walk over and I'd start singing happy birthday. And if you don't want to sing, then of course you can whistle. And everybody knows it's the birthday thing, and here comes somebody. They at first think it's cool that it's somebody works on staff. Is it the manager? Is it another server? Who is it? And then they can see it, and they think, oh, isn't this sweet? And then they see that you've changed impossibly, inexplicably. You know, as opposed to saying, hey, I'm a magician, let me show you a trick. So it's a great opening effect. So I'm going to show you the techniques right now on how to do this. And trust me when I say that you'll be able to apply these techniques to things other than just birthday candle kind of magic. And I'm going to show you how you can change this candle into a candy, which is a great thing if you don't want to give away your money to the kids, etc., etc. So lots you can do with this. We're going to reveal it to you right now on this video. I'm also going to reveal the winners of last week's contest. Last week I asked you to leave a comment down below, and everyone had a chance to automatically enter a contest for my Sleight of Hand Secrets with Cards project, which, like all my stuff, you can always find it at sankeymagic.com. That's my sort of exclusive place where I've got over 70 different products there, sort of beginner and next level. There's gimmicks, there's gear, there's downloads. It's all there, sankeymagic.com. So check that out. I'm going to announce the winners in a moment. Also, what about the question of the week? Every week on these videos, I give you a chance to automatically and free enter into these contests. And this week, I'm going to give away 12 of my reconstruction card magic gimmicks. These specially printed gimmicks can be used with almost any deck of cards in the world. Many different classic designs, bridge, poker. These gimmicks can be used with that, and you can use, really, with these, you can do a shocking dismantling of a card in order to reveal the correct card. You can watch the full preview, reconstruction. Watch the full preview at sankeymagic.com. But here's the question of the week, your chance to win. Since we're talking about birthdays and things, I'm going to keep this real. It's not even a question. Just leave a comment and let me know, what's your birthday? What's the month, day, and year of your birthday? That's all you have to do. Leave it down below in the comment section, and you'll be automatically entered in your chance to win. All right, let's jump into this. This is cool in a whole bunch of ways. Let's first look at the edge grip. You gotta love a technique where you can be holding a marker, holding a playing card, holding a coin, holding a lighter, whatever, and you don't have to say my hand is empty. Everybody can see your hand is absolutely empty. Apart from the one item you are holding, it's obviously empty. I mean, they can see the empty palm. All the fingers are empty, and if you want to be real careful with your angles, they can even see up through here, okay, a certain part of that. Now, the edge grip. This is not a beginner technique. This is an intermediate technique because this coin is actually being held between the finger and thumb there. Now notice, even though you could hold the hands like this, okay, and as I shift my hand, I can momentarily bring my thumb and fingers together kind of casually, as if, I could pretend I'm holding something invisible, a playing card, whatever, bring it over casually. If you're holding something there already, such as this. Now, there are techniques to get into the edge grip during a performance, all right? Typically, if the coin is, and this is often used with coins, it's in finger palm, all right? And while talking to people and gesturing or getting something else or whatever, you can slip this. You come over with the thumb and tilt it up into edge grip. Okay, so you're ready now, take an item. But even I drop stuff sometimes with this, and I haven't used that particular technique in a long time. And when I was using it, like I said, I already was set up. And I love this as an opening effect, right? Because literally before I go up to the table, or if I'm sitting down with people right in my lap, whatever, I take this, jam it in the edge grip, get my candle, put it there, and I can hold it, and now I'm ready to go, okay? Now you got to make sure that your hands are not too smooth. I always like doing this kind of thing after I've been performing for 10 minutes, and my grip You'll find as you get a bit older, you're not always as moist there, frankly. Take that how you will. But you want to make sure that this is really, and notice exactly where it is. Okay, that's the actual. If it's slightly tilted one way or up, it's going to start to slip. Okay, so you really want it parallel to the floor between the ball of the thumb and the second phalange. It's a phalange, the second bump of the finger. Okay, that's your setup. And with practice, like anything else, with practice you'll get comfortable with it. So this is here, okay? This is held out here, and there it is, all right? So that's there, and no one would ever, I mean, notice you could even hold it here and it looks pretty fair, but once you separate those fingers, okay? So if you walk up, and it's either lit or you go to your pocket for the lighter, you're here like this, you know, I'm walking up, I'm going, happy birthday to you. Well, don't worry, I got the candle too. And you gesture. Now, everybody sees there's only the candle. There's nothing else in your hand. The illusion is incredible, right? Then you're lighting, and notice I can even take it. I can even take this. And if I want, I can tilt it on its side, right? And again, now the people on the people on your far left and right might see, okay? That's the only thing if you tilt down. Here, nobody. Now, this is all about eye lines, right? If they're tall, I mean, I'm a pretty small guy. If they're standing, I'm going to have to lift it a little higher to make sure that they're eye lines, okay? I don't want them looking down into this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You can walk up. Happy birthday. And even as you blow, you can tilt to make sure everybody can see there's nothing in your hand but the candle. Then your right hand comes over. Now, the second slide here. I'm going to show you the second slide here that really you can use this in many ways. But before I do, before we drop into the second slide, let me announce the winners of last week's sleight of hand sequence with cards. The collection is a whole bunch of card tricks on there and sleights. U12 won. Gary Schmulz. It is Schmulz. Mick Hines. John Lee Pettimore III. Seriously, someone's name is that. John Lee Pettimore III. Petmore. I don't know. Don't invite him to the zoo. He's there for a 3-day weekend. Joe Summers. Lee Milne Magician. Carlton Knowles with an N. Walter DeVries or DeVries. Walter DeVries, you won. Kenneth Little. Ray Rontour. Ray Rontour. That's an unusual last name, Rontour. Hedonist Girl. That's not Hedonist. G-R-R-L. Hedonist Girl, you won. Mauricio Garcia. Hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. You won. And Steve Boysen. So U12 won. As always, send an email to my team at contact@sankeymagic.com. Let them know, hey, Jay just said my name. I'm kind of freaking out. I finally won. He said I'm going to win one of these sleight of hand secrets with cards. Let them know your full name, your shipping address, and we will get it out to you. And I've got your attention for a second. Don't forget the question of the week. Leave a comment. Question of the week. Your chance to win one of my reconstruction gimmicks is just tell me the date of your birth. The date, the month, the year. Leave it down below. Automatically entered. I hope you win. Okay, now. So I have just had this palm. I've just blown this out. Now, I take this in the right hand. And again, the hands are absolutely empty. I love it. Now notice if you come over and you take the candle with your right hand like this and sort of mirror the positioning over here for a beat, okay? It really, the emptiness of this psychologically blurs over to that, okay? So I'm here like this. I take it sort of out of my hand for a second. Well, this hand turns, and I take the candle like this. Now, as I do this, what happens is the quarter is going to basically end up in finger palm. Ends up in lowly, simple finger palm. As I've adjusted this, taken this for a second and put it back here. And now I'm going to do what I call the Tap Vanish. Okay? It looks so convincing. It really looks like, Now, is this the most natural way to put a candle down into your hand? No, it's not. Okay? However, which is why I don't just hit it once and do the move. You want to, there's a classic magician handling, kind of tapping, focusing. Oh, something's about to happen, okay? So you really have to work on the lightness of that gesture. But at some point, when you tap, you're going to move your fingers forward slightly, and the candle is going to pivot. The candle, let me show you another view on this side. The candle is going to pivot against the fingertips here, because you're moving forward slightly. It pivots, and that candle ends up in right hand finger palm. It's it's not really a finger palm. It's at the base of the fingers and then the tip of sort of there. It'll depend on the size of your hand, okay? But you'll see without the quarter here how Notice my fingers. This is key. You don't want to be adjusting your fingers. If at this moment here, if your fingers start to do a little fidgeting, it'll ruin the illusion. It'll pull all the focus in the wrong spot. But if you're casual about it, okay, tapping, just tapping it down the hand, it really sells, it really flies. And if I have something already in my hand hidden, then I get to do this incredible transformation. It's one thing to use this as a vanish, and it works well as a vanish. But when you change it into something else, then it's even more magical. Because there's, rather than people simply left with a question here, oh, where is it? Did it go up his sleeve? Is it in the other hand? Did he drop in his lap? When you have it as a transformation, the appearance of this unknown item now totally pulls all focus. So that's why transformations are so strong. So I can have this. Now, if you don't want to give a quarter, you can also have a candy. Now, this might look very big to you, okay? You would not be able to do the edge grip with that. I think you'll agree. Happy birthday. There's a bit of a, what magicians call a flash. You can sort of make out that candy there, just a little bit. Even against the blue, you can sort of see that, right? Okay, so now you probably could bury this sucker down in here if you were some crazy person and try to get away with it there. I mean, it's a bit difficult. But in this case, this is just, you push in the edges here. It's finger palm, the left hand, right? You got the candle here. You come out like this. Happy birthday to you. You have tilted over here, and now you can do that move and change it to a candy for the kids or whoever like that, all right? So there it is, a combination of edge grip with a coin, practice, real mirror practice. Watch those sight lines. If it's too low or too high, people are going to see it. You got to line it up with their sight pretty much. That's why if I'm standing and people are sitting, we're the same height. It's Midget Man, thank you. That's edge grip combined with a Tap Vanish, which I really, really like. Don't forget to leave a comment down below, your date of birth to enter the contest. And definitely check out SankeyMagic.com. As I said, there's over 70 different products there. There's gear, there's download, there are gimmicks. It's all there. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great day. And keep looking for the magic in the world. Someone hit that gong. Hit that gong.